Today we are going to focus on the planning feature called Schedule Builder. This feature helps you arrange your classes and develop a timetable or schedule that meets your needs. This is not an optional feature. You must use it to register in your classes. And it is extremely important to note that simply adding your classes to your Schedule Builder does not actually enroll you in those classes. You are not enrolled in your classes until they show up on your class schedule. So let's go over the 3 steps involved in your Schedule Builder that are needed to be officially registered in a course. Step 1, search and select a class that you would like to add to your Schedule Builder. Step 2, validate that class to ensure that you have the appropriate prerequisites and that the class does not interfere with your other courses you have already enrolled in. And step 3, enroll in the class. On your BearTracks homepage, you can navigate to the Schedule Builder by clicking on the Schedule Builder tab on the sidebar. We are going to begin by finding a class to add to our Schedule Builder. So again, you want to select the term that you would like to search in. Once again, we will be looking at the fall term of your first semester of university. Select Class Search and click Search. So on this screen, you can see your program listed in the top left corner. It is important to check this program to make sure that you are registering for courses in the right program if you have 2 offers. You also have the option of using Your Planner, which is where you liked or pinned classes through the Browse Course Catalog to easily find later on. So we are asked once again to enter the search criteria for courses that we would like to take. For our purposes, we're going to be looking for anthropology courses. So in the drop-down box, you are going to search for anthropology or type in the course code, ANTHR. Again, because we're looking for first-year classes, you are going to type in a 1 next to the course number. You'll notice that I have also checked off a box that says Show Open Classes Only. That means that we will only be searching for classes that are scheduled for the terms above and still have seats available. When you are finished, go ahead and hit the search key. So we can now see all of the options for our Anthropology 101 classes that we could take during the fall semester. It is always important to read the notes section that appears at the top of the page. So let's talk about the row headers that you can see. The class number is the 5-digit number that is specific to a single class. When you are given the option to search by class number, this is the number that you will use. The course name, in this case, Anthrop 101. The section, there are multiple Anthropology 101 classes that are available during the same term, so the section number is how we differentiate between the classes. Next, you will see the days of the week, meaning the days of the week that you will be attending that class. It will often appear as an MWF, a TR, or one of any of those 5 letters. MWF means Monday, Wednesday, Friday, TR, Tuesday, Thursday. Make sure you remember R means Thursday. The time of the class, so this tells you the time that the class is offered. Notice that we will always give you 10 minutes to get from one class to the next. The location of that class, this tells you the building and classroom number that this class will be located. The number of seats available. So if it says 2 out of 25 here, that means that there are only 2 spaces left in a class of 25 people. It's always important to make sure that you try and register in classes early so they don't fill up. Next to that, you will see the instructor. Oftentimes it will say to be announced or to be assigned. Don't worry, you will always end up with an instructor for your classes. At the end of this bar, we can see a little green circle that says status above it. When we reference the status icon menu above, we can see that the green circle, or open, means that you can still register in the course. Full means there are no spaces left, but you would be able to add the class to your watch list, which we'll talk about later. Canceled means exactly that. The class has been canceled, you cannot enroll in it. And finally, closed. This is referring to controlled registration, meaning you must contact the department or faculty directly to enroll in that class. This will often happen when a class is a degree requirement for a particular program, and the department needs to ensure that all of the students who require the class can get into the class ahead of those who may not need to take that exact class. So go ahead and select any class listed and click Add so it is added to your schedule builder. So at the top of the Bear Tracks page, it will show that Anthropology 101, the course that we selected, has been added to our schedule builder. So next we're going to click on Validate. So as a result of us pressing Validate, we can see that we're good to go now. So you want to make sure that there is a green check mark in the status column. This will ensure that there are no time conflicts or issues regarding class registrations. Once you're finished, click Schedule Builder. In Schedule Builder, we can now see a draft of what our timetable is starting to look like. My screenshot is an abbreviated version of what you should be able to see. You will see your whole timetable. Remember that this is only a draft schedule. You are not enrolled in these classes yet. If you are to see black crossing lines, it means that you currently have a time conflict on your schedule. For example, you may have selected 2 classes that would take place at the same time. You can't be in 2 places at once, so you'd need to adjust one of these, either by selecting another date and time option for a class, or finding a different class that works better in your schedule. Because we do not have our enrollment appointments yet, this is as far as you will be able to go today. If you would like to search for your enrollment date, select Enroll at the top of the page and then Enrollment Dates. It will show you your enrollment date and the add or delete deadline, which is the latest possible date that you can switch your courses without academic or financial penalty. Once you have accepted your offer and paid your deposit though, you will be able to select each course that you have saved to your schedule builder and hit Enroll. After that, you have to confirm that you have selected the correct class. So make sure you double check the description, the class number, the dates and times, the location. Make sure that everything is the way that you want it to be. Once you've looked over the details and you're happy with what you've selected, you can go ahead and click Finish Adding. The third and final step is to view your results. Note that there are some important messages on this page. So first, you want to verify the status of your transaction in the status column. The green check mark means that the class has been successfully enrolled. If you were to see a red X, however, it means you were not able to enroll in this class. Be sure to read the message that will detail why you were unable to do so. Note the enrollment request ID that you can see above the class and description. It's a good idea to record these numbers. Be sure to reference this number with any inquiries submitted to Bear Tracks Help. This number is listed on the slide here. It is important to select My Class Schedule to confirm that the class has been added and to take a look at what your timetable is starting to look like. But what about a class that has multiple components, such as a lab or a seminar in addition to the lecture? As we saw at the beginning of the presentation, some classes may include multiple components, such as a lecture, a seminar, and a lab. We are now going to show you how to add a class with multiple components. The feature that we are going to use to add these classes is called Add a Class. You will be able to use this feature once you are able to start enrolling in courses. So first, we're going to select the term that we would like to search in. Again, the fall semester of your first year of university. And then click Continue. Next, you are going to choose to select a class and then hit Search. As we did before, click on Show Open Classes Only so that it will only show the classes that are scheduled for the term selected above that still have seats available. In the course subject box, we're going to type BIOL or locate biology in the drop-down box. we are going to be searching for a Biology 108 course, so you are going to type 108 into the text box. Once you are finished, hit the search key. There are some more important subject notes. This is currently referring to only post-secondary prerequisite classes. Again, it is always a good idea to read the notes. We can see here that there is one Biology 108 lecture component to choose from. The class notes section for each class has some important information. It says if you are taking this specific class, you must register in a specific lab. It also says you must register in a seminar. If you were to continue to scroll down on this page, you would see that all lecture, seminar, and lab times are listed in the results. It doesn't matter which you select first. For example, you can select your lab first and then choose your seminar, then your lecture last, or vice versa. But today we're going to select the lecture first and then click Add. Now you will see the lab and seminar sections associated with the lecture we selected. So there is only one seminar option, so it's telling us that we will automatically be enrolled in that section. We do have some different lab options though, so now we get to choose which one we want to take. For example, you may want to take your lab in the afternoon. Select the time you would like and click Next. We have now successfully added the lecture, lab, and seminar components of this class to our schedule builder. The process to finalizing this enrollment is the exact same 3 steps we completed previously in our schedule builder. For the sake of time arrangement, we are not going to finalize this registration, but we're going to double check these steps. So our remaining steps would be to select the class, verify the class and confirm our selection, and then go to the View Results page, which is where we would be looking for the green check mark in the status column. Notice that you would be confirming for all of the course components at the same time. Your lecture, your lab, and your seminar. You would be confirming for all of them at once. I hope that this session has been very helpful for you. If you have any additional questions, please go to the websites listed below. We will answer any questions that you have, and also consult your faculty tip sheets. There is a wealth of information in them and you'll find them very useful.